top lane. Let's see, they go up, they try to contest on the side of Execration, they go for the jug, spinning forward. Let's see, the Ursa is going to take a lot of damage, they might be able to take him down. Nando is going to drop down very, very low. One more hit, the hook comes out from Yasy, skills up the hook just for that kill, gets the kills. Well, Sunstrike comes out on the Ursa in the face as NextGen VietNam, they lose the Ursa. The Weaver gets killed on the side of Execration in the meantime as Yasy gets another one. He has his hook available in 1 second, he can go for it. Let's see, hook comes out, they hit the Rubik. Do they get this kill? One more hit, they get the kill, triple kill to Yasy. As now comes the Weaver for round 2. He's going to try and get a kill on. Well played by NextGen VietNam, off to a very good start mid lane. They go for an Astral on this guy in the mid lane as well. They need a little bit of experience, and there they go. Yasy gets a little bit of experience from that creep dying. Not that he needs it too much, but in case he gets spun on, that would be nice to have, just to get that get a little bit further away. In the meantime, mid lane looks like the OD might be a little bit in trouble to go for the swarm on this guy with that double damage. Weaver coming into position, and he gets the kill on the OD. Hook comes out from Yasy with that TP rotation, but he doesn't get to do anything with it. So that is going to be one dead on the side of NextGen with a good little rotation from the Beetle Boy. He's level 3 himself now, doing a lot of damage. Goes and tries to pick up the enemy's boundary rune. We do see Yasy moving into position to try and contest him, but he does have his what's it called? Sukuchi available in case of emergency. It looks like Yasy wants to try and take this fight. The double damage does end. Let's see if Yasy can get this kill. They need to outplay each other. He needs to dodge out that hook. He's going the other way, trying to escape. Hook comes out, not hitting on him. Sukuchi's going to be available in a few seconds. Let's see if Yasy gets committed on with Kimuel. He goes in, he goes for the Sukuchi, he tries to get a couple of hits off, does get the hits off, but now he's going to be in trouble as the Wind Ranger comes in from the sidelines, and looks like this is going to be a dead bug, as indeed Yasy will get a mega kill streak by securing that Weaver kill. Sunstrike lifted up and send away, so Eve Dota will survive on this Timbersaw and not be punished for the Ursa kill. Ursa in the meantime in the top lane, looks like this guy, he goes to the other lane. He just died in the bottom lane, goes to the top lane. He's like, okay, I'll be able to farm in the top lane now, but that is going to be denied, as well as the Juggernaut will go in, spin in his face. The Weaver comes in as well, and the Ursa dies yet again. Well, this Ursa's early game has kind of been destroyed now, but I guess that's just the life he's living. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Double Edge came out, that horrible. Nando in the meantime, he's just, you know, moving himself from the jungle back into the lane, trying to secure himself some levels and farm as well as much as possible. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, looks like the Invoker gets dropped down on the side of Execration. They get the punch kill in return, and let's see, the Weaver tries to go in and get a kill on that OD. He needs to take away the bugs. The Weaver, Timos on the bottom and very low in terms of HP. Does regen up slowly, but that Double Edge is doing a lot of work against him. And the Centaur runner, he's going for the maximum regen. He does have a lot of, he has so many lasts from the top lane where he was all alone that he can lane against this Timbersaw now. Usually this is a lane matchup that's awful for the Centaur, but he just has so much more gold that it makes it a little bit easier. Sure, as I say that, in terms of net worth, they're even, but you're supposed to have almost no farm on the Centaur in this matchup. And we'll see, the Centaur might be a little bit in trouble. Does go for the Stampede. He might be able to go on the Timbersaw again, but they need to play safe. One Walden death is going to be his doom and death here. We see the Sunstrike come out, doesn't actually connect on him. So a little Timber Chain away, but you know, 4 heroes in the lane. There's no way this guy survives when he's that deep, that far under the tower. So a nice little rotation from NextGen. Plus the Pudge is now falling behind. They're sitting on 2k net worth each, whereas the Weaver and the Timbersaw, they're sitting on 3,000 now. The Juggernaut goes in, finds the Yasy hiding in the trees, goes for a spin, will cut himself through the tree, and hopefully survive. And well, Nando, they have a good idea that he's not able to survive this. The Pudge in the meantime goes for Dismember on the Timbersaw. They TP in on the Centaur, they go for the Double Edge, and once again they make a little bit, and that means that he's going to be an easy hero to kill. Lift into Sunstrike, and that is going to be the death of the OD. Nearby, oh, just walk into the pit, guys. Walk into the pit. Just do it. Just do it. Kimuel, walk into the pit, please. Nope, looks like the Ursa will get away with that sneaky Roshan. The Timbersaw in the meantime will be taken down as well, so they get both the Aegis as well as this Timbersaw kill they've been longing. We'll have his blink up in 200 gold as well, so Blink Initiation is going to be a thing that they can use on NextGen VietNam very soon. The OD is trying to finish up his 4-staff, which will be up momentarily with that Midas helping him out to get some gold. The Wind Ranger, just like Cane Boots for now. Same thing for the Pudge, just Boots. Trying to finish up a 4-staff as well to be able to get some room between him and the Timbersaw potentially. Astral comes out from the Rubik. Looks like that's going to be a dead Pudge as well, indeed. That does enough damage to bring him down, so Abring will be able to get a free little kill there. And meanwhile, bottom lane, the Juggernaut gets hit by a Shackle, does get the spin off in time afterwards. They go for the Stampede in the meantime, but they don't do enough damage to actually bring him down fast enough. And that is going to be the Juggernaut escaping. Meanwhile, the Weaver comes in from the sidelines, does try to go on the Wind Ranger, but he just TPs out in front of him, makes sure that he doesn't give any kills to the side of Execration. Makes sense as well. I'll see. Oh, who comes out? Yasy trying to grab that Weaver. Maybe. Nando in the meantime is sitting in the sidelines waiting for his healing wall to be available again, and let's see, the Weaver gets jumped on. Centaur blinks forward, gets that stomp off, and that is going to be a dead Weaver as he gets killed. Having that Sentry Ward available put in place already remembers a channeling spell and also Ursa, because whenever he pops in rage he hits a lot harder and you don't do any damage to him anyways. Invoker gets hooked and shackled in the mid lane. Looks like that is going to be a dead Invoker as they want him in the grave, in the ground, and he will go that way.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Aghanim said the earlier the better, right? You want to be able to use that time lapse to save heroes like the Timbersaw, who does so much. If they have a little bit of extra survivability, they can do everything. And the Centaur goes in, gets a nice 2-man stomp off. They get the kill on the Weaver instantly with the Sanity's Eclipse being committed from the OD, making sure that they had just enough burst damage to bring him down without letting the time lapse slide before that. And that is going to be a dead Weaver. They're now going to the mid lane, try once again to go for the push. They still have the Aegis on the Ursa for at least a minute or so. So let's see that tower drop down. Fortification comes out. Execration, they are in the area with a lot of heroes. They're even rotating in the Juggernaut, but I'm not sure they want to do this. He's TPing in front of the tower, goes to the deny, and Nando will be successful doing so. The Centaur in the meantime tries to blink forward, tries to catch the Invoker in the back lines. Not actually going to be happening though. And let's see, the Timbersaw gets hit by Dismember. Astral comes out from A-Bank, keeping him alive. He goes for the steal on the Pudge, gets a rod instead. Not really the best in the world, but you gotta try sometimes. Maybe you get the hook, maybe you don't. But this time that is going to be a you don't get a hook. Nice Astral save on the Timbersaw though, making sure that he didn't get killed. That's always something you don't expect, that Astral saves comes on the enemy team. Centaur goes in, another 2-man stun, comes out, he gets a hit on the Timbersaw. The Timbersaw gets taken down instantly. Astral comes out from the OD, trying to just set up for some more kills. Juggernaut is going to be controlled. Timelapse comes out from the Weaver. They go for healing ward and they will slowly heal up on everyone. In the meantime, the OD still trying to jump in, still trying to fall off for someone. The Ursa blinks forward, goes for the initiation on the Rubik. The Rubik will be taken down and Rage has already been used. The Aegis will finally be popped, and that is going to be the last couple of seconds. The Aegis was... Alright. Looks like the Roshan will be up fairly early. It's 5 minutes to go before it will respawn. Top lane, they're trying to set up for the Weaver. They go in, they get a stomp off with that Centaur again, and that is just everywhere on the Centaur, setting up for kill after kill after kill with those hoof stomp initiations, and he will continue to do so throughout this game. That is going to be the whole net worth from the side of Execration gone and in the ground as NextGen VietNam. They are now 2,000 gold ahead, 4,000 experience ahead. They will go for another tier 1 tower on the top lane. Meanwhile, the mid lane is going to be pushed out by Nando's Jug, and the bottom lane tower might be taken down, but the Timbersaw doesn't really do too much tower damage. So once the Centaur comes back into position, he will be stopped from moving. And here comes the Ursa, here comes the Centaur. They go for hoof stomp. The Centaur is still going to be alive for the moment. They have another blink available in 8 seconds. Do they commit for this kill? That is the question. The Timbersaw, oh, he misses his timber chain. That's not good. There's no trees on the other side. There's no trees here, guys. No trees. They're all gone. So Timbersaw will be taken down. Lift comes out from the Rubik onto the Ursa. Ursa goes in, gets a kill on the Rubik. Sunstrike will miss. The Centaur in the meantime might be a little bit in trouble. Needs to get that bug away so he can go for a blink away in the meantime. Then Juggernaut gets sent in from the sidelines. The OD goes in, pops his Sanity's Eclipse. The Weaver gets hit by a Shackle, and that is a dead Weaver as well as Execration. They lose 4 heroes and they don't even get the kill on the Ursa to at least make it a little bit better. Oh boy. I mean, you know, a kill on the Pudge at the least, but They didn't get anything else. They lost 4 heroes. Change your mind if you rather feel like you want to go for the Bloodstone. In case he gets like a good fight going for him, he gets 2,000 gold in a fight or something like that. A Bloodstone would be much more likely. Let's see, Timsaw gets hit by Shackle. DOD goes in on him. They set up with that ultimate with the Centaur Stampede, and again the Timbersaw just drops down. Still the better option, but I guess in case he gets dismembered, the ultimate won't really be helpful because obviously you die within the dismember. So that's what they will have to deal with. Mid lane, they go in on the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut gets hit by that. Dismember will be taken down, as that is another one dead inside of Execration. Just feels like they're being chased around the map and found and killed everywhere. The Rubik gets killed in the top lane as Execration. They try to split push the 2 lanes, but they end up for a chase here as the Pudge goes in, sees the Weaver in a second, goes for a hook, hits the hook as well. The Weaver is going to be hit by time that comes out. The Stomp is available. They go for the Stomp. Looks like this Weaver is going to be taken down as the chase is going to be successful. NextGen, they find the Weaver. Oh boy, oh boy. This is going from bad to worse on the side of Execration, as they're just really just being initiated on everywhere on the map. They're losing heroes. The Rubik gets jumped on. Stampede slows them up as well. The Shackle shot comes out from the win range in the meantime. The Rubik will be taken down. The Timbersaw tries to go in on that Centaur. The Centaur goes for Hoostum, doesn't hit it. In the meantime, the Juggernaut goes in for an Omni Slash on that. Pudge will be able to take down the Pudge. The Centaur from the sideline takes a lot of damage. The OD comes in with that Blink Hurricane Pike being available. He goes on to Nando. Nando has no intelligence left, nowhere to run, and he will be killed alongside the Timbersaw with that Sanity's Eclipse, blowing them to bits. As that is yet again 4 dead inside of Execration, and the only counter kill they got was the Pudge. Oh, Sanity's Eclipse. So they have the control around the pit area. They are the ones with the Pudge with the hook. The Swarm comes out. Tornado comes out as well from the Invoker trying to do something. They do have that Swarm available. Juggernaut gets hit by a hook as the Pudge sets up perfectly for another kill. That is going to be a dead Juggernaut. 50 seconds on the sidelines. No buyback available. So Execration, they will have to give up. It's going to be a very, very hard ask to do, as where's the damage? That's the question. Where is the damage? They don't have that action on the Weaver, so survivability is going to be a small issue. And here in the bottom lane, he goes to the timeless, gets jumped on, gets hit by that time, what's it called, by the Hoofstomp from the Centaur, and he drops down again. Stampede comes out. The OD is going to be in the mid lane trying to find a kill. The Rubik will go for Self Astral to give himself a little bit more time. Astral come. Oh, okay. The OD didn't have any time to waste. He just goes for the Sanity's Eclipse to get that kill. The Juggernaut will be found in the sidelines. Will be killed by the Urus. In the meantime, Astral comes out on that Invoker, controlling him, putting him in draft, and they're playing it very, very well against this greedy draft from Execration. Now the OD gets lifted up into the air by that Tornado, who comes out from the Yasy, doesn't hit onto anyone, gets hit by a little buck. In the meantime, Hoofstomp comes out onto 2 people. That is again troublesome as the Weaver as well as the Timbersaw gets taken down. The Centaur hiding himself behind a tree, coming in right at the right time, and again he's trying to get mana, but it's not that easy to do. Enrage gets popped. Cold Wall is going to keep him in place. He gets the Fusion up as well by Nando. In the meantime, the Shackle comes out on the Rubik. Rubik will be initiated and he will be killed as well. Stomp hits the Invoker on the sidelines. The Invoker will be killed next. Nando might be a little bit in trouble. Doesn't have a spin available. Does have his Mantis Stall on cooler for the next 1 second. Tries to go for the Mantis Stall. Will heal up with his Strand. Looks like he's going to be fine for now. The OD goes in very, very deep. BKB is not available anymore. He does have the self-astral in case of emergency. The Weaver comes in from the side. Stampede comes out. They get that extra little bit of movement speed. Nando will be killed in the Juggernaut. The Timbersaw comes in from the sidelines. Goes for a Timber Chain. Doesn't hit anything in the meantime. There's going to be a creep in the way, so Yasy cannot go for an easy hook. He goes for the hook. Hits the Weaver. They go for the Hoofstomp as well. GG well play gets called, as that is going to be the end of this first game. Execration, they get demolished. Alright, well played by NextGen VietNam. First game goes to them, and let's see if Execration they can pick up a new draft and go from there on forward, as this first game definitely looked very, very promising for the side of NextGen VietNam. Maybe they had a good sleep or something like that. We'll see if Execration they can pull it back and win this best of 3 series, as it was just game one.